One of the great frustrating experiences your end users might exhibit while on your app is if they do tend to find certain screens that are a bit laggy or jittery. And that's why having screen rendering as part of your observability portfolio is essential. So with Luciq screen rendering, we will automatically display all the screens that your users are navigating to and assign an Appdex score that highlights how snappy and seamless this particular screen is. And this score is based on the percentage of frozen frames and slow frames that are encountered while the user is on that particular screen. Looking into a specific screen, you'll see trends over time for the Appdex score, for the throughput count, the change in percentages for the frozen frames and the slow frames over time. Then when it comes to debugging, you look into the suspected spans table, where we're displaying the operations that are happening while the user is on the screen, operations like network requests, view subloading, or database queries, and much more. And then through our intelligence layer, we're able to sort those operations by highlighting the ones that are suspected to be causing those slow frames or frozen frames based on the percentage of occurrence when there is a frozen frame or when there is a slow frame. And finally, in the aggregate layer, there's the patterns section where we're displaying the health of this metric for this particular screen and how seamless it is for different parameters like app version, device, power saving, and battery level as well, because that will play a part in the slow frames and frozen frames that might happen when the device is on a low powering mode. Then in terms of granularity, we give you the ability to look at each occurrence of each screen rendering that happened for all your users through the Occurrences tab, where in this Occurrences tab, you will see a breakdown of the operations that we talked about in the spans section, but for this particular session and this particular user. And you can see the overlapping that is happening for certain network requests or operation when there is either a slow frame detected or a frozen frame detected. So that way you'll be able to identify the culprit for causing this delay much easier.